Hey everyone, welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jay and I'm the host of this channel, and today we haven't got that much Microsoft Flight Simulator news, but we have quite a lot on the up and coming Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, as we are leading up to the new game, which comes out next Tuesday, I will be posting a load of videos alongside of it with strategy plans of what people are doing, and also I have a special video coming out. That's the last video for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which comes out between Wednesday to Thursday, depending how I could do it. Now, there is something I need to clear up before I move on to the rest of the news, which is VMworld and AMSim. Now, if you don't know what's happened, try and look for the links in the description if you would like to know what's happened, because I don't want to really explain it. Or I'll leave a link in the description for A330 driver's video, which will give you some insight of what's been happening. But overall, I'm going to say this now on this channel and on this video. I will no longer be doing any more promotion for VMworld and AMSim products. And even though their airports are pretty nice, I will no longer be doing anything of them at all. Now, for the time being, that is all I'm going to say about those lot. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Right, moving on to FlightSimLabs, which earlier this week, a mystery new website for FlightSimLabs was floating around in the air. It appears to show a placeholder image and information about their up-and-coming Airbus A321 package for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Initially, this website was unverified to be real, but soon removed from being online, which only brought more suspicion. But following on from that, after a short while, lefters from FlightSimLabs confirmed that the website was indeed real and they are releasing an A321 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, in the forums post, he said that we should wait for the announcement, but as some images has begun to leak out already, he shared one of his favorite ones, which is shown on screen right now. In addition to a screenshot of the cockpit was also shared. Now, no further official information at this stage has been released, and we'll simply need to wait for the announcement from FlightSimLabs themselves to learn more about their A321 coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. Now, if you don't know about these company, it follows on from their Concorde that they released on Prepare 3D. That's just a little short insight of what they're all about. Now let's move on to the next news. Aircraft developer A2A Simulations has provided an update on how things are going to start shaping up for their products and up-and-coming releases on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, this update includes information on the Command G250 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and their up-and-coming Aerostar 600. Now, starting with how the current version of the Command G250 will behave in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, A2A Simulations has said that the plane will work well in the new simulator already as how it is. They might just have to fix a few issues that need to be addressed, but the core of the product will work nicely in a new sim. Not long after the final build of 2024 has released, A2A Simulations has said that they'll provide even more information and details on how this is going to work. Now, in terms of the new features taking advantage of the new capabilities in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, A2A has said that they are elevating the approach they want to take with regard to the native version. A2A Simulations has also passed comments on the Aerostar 600 and said that things are starting to shape up to be a good aircraft. Unfortunately, the release date has now been shifted from 2024 to 2025. They have apologized but wanted to inform the community this is due to the consideration of the new requirements of the 2024 version of Microsoft Flight Simulator and their SDKs. Obviously, as I said before, once we hear some more information from A2A Simulations and once the final build of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is out, we'll let you know what's going to be happening next. Users of the new sim will be happy to know that Black Square intends to fully support Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but not on day one. In an article posted on justflights.com's website, Black Square's founder and lead developer revealed his plans for the compatibilities as well as some exciting new projects. However, he cautioned that full compatibility of his standalone aircrafts like the Velocity XL, the TBH-850, and other aircrafts is not likely on release day. It was his intentions to offer fully compatible versions of his standalone aircrafts on day one of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. He started with, however, the Microsoft Flight Simulator Dev Alpha has revealed several undocumented breaking code changes and is unclear how the development alpha will relate to the release build. Now, according to the founder of Square's standalone aircrafts are flyable and enjoyable in the new game, but with minor graphical and animation interruptions are going to be very noticeable and are not up to his standards at this present moment, as is expected with every single developer. He then said, with so much uncertainty, the best that he could offer is his dedication to these products and providing a quality experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 for existing customers as quickly as he can. We also learned that the Steam gauges overhaul series, including the Analog Caravan, the King Air, and much more, will be rebooted as a standalone aircraft in the new game. The Professional series will kick off with the Caravan Professional, and it includes advanced technology first seen in Square's TBH 850 and its up-and-coming Starship as well. The founder has also showed off some of the previews of the Caravan Professional, which is an improved release of the Square's Analog Caravan with new exterior models and sound packages, improved graphics, and features such as custom turbine engine simulations and FOD damage, and so much more. Now, Square's custom tablet interface will also be integrated inside of this brand new Caravan Professional series, enabling users to configure options, set payloads, manage failures, monitor real-time visualization of the engines, and so much more that I can't go over in this video. And the last thing I would like to say from Square is that they are working on a Commander 114, a complex gear 4-place single engine aircraft manufactured by Commander Aircraft Company from 1976 to 1978. Square's Commander 114 is promised to live up to the high quality standards that we've come to expect from this developer, including physics-driven engine simulations and also an avionics suite which will reflect the aircraft's vintage. And obviously there will be a modern cockpit as well, so just in case you guys don't know how to use the Steam gauges, you could also use the modernized cockpit. Now, at this present moment, there is no release date given by the founder and also lead developer of Squares, but they did say that this will be out after the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. But as always, I'll let you know when we do see some more images or once we see a release date. Captain Sims has released the successful French biplane fighter aircraft of the First World War, the SPAD S.XIII. This aircraft is the first in its new product line by Captain Sim, which is the World War I collection. The SPAD S.XIII was a French biplane used primarily during World War I, built by SPAD and introduced in 1917. The S.XIII became one of the most efficient and widely used biplane fighters of the war. 8,472 of these types were built at that time, specifically was used for World War I. Now, Captain Sim's version of this features a highly dedicated and accurate 3D model and high resolution 8K texturing, 3 high detailed liveries, and an authentic cockpit and instrument layout, and so much more. Now, you can purchase this right now from Captain Sim's website for $12.99. The developers over at IndiaFoxtEcho has updated its Long-Ease and Su-31 with multiple improvements, preparing itself for the new game. The two updated products from IndiaFoxtEcho see many parts of the plane revised in preparation for better Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 compatibility. This involves initialization conditions, flight files, and much more. There were also some tweaks to the graphics and glass materials to ensure a better experience with no rendering conflicts. There were also some improvements and changes included for their planning on using the aircraft in 2020, including improved smoke effects, removal of unnecessary files, and also fixes to the visual annotations. Both aircraft updates can be obtained right now via the Orbx Central Store.
DJ Choice on the beat.
RealACARS, a freeware utility that went into open beta in August and has released version 1 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The add-on adds ACARS to compatible aircrafts, which increases possible communication with your aircraft by providing you with vital flight information and enables simulation awareness like never before. ACARS, standing for Aircraft Communication Addressing and Reporting System, is a data link utility that allows for easy and quick communication between ground stations and operational aircrafts. It works two ways: reporting aircraft status to ground operation and reporting a crucial flight to airport. This information can include things like takeoff and landing information, aircraft loadouts, NOTAMs such as natural disasters or military operations, and much more. RealACARS also includes a free text functionality, which is a chat function that could be used to share vital information. ACARS first came into service in 1978, but has since become a basic utility in commercial aviation. Now, RealACARS runs on information from SimBrief and transfers the information using Hoppy. This is a tool that allows for messages to be sent to compatible aircrafts, which is currently the Phoenix A320 lineup, the A321X, the PMDG 777-300ER, the TFDI MD11, and the M80, the Horizon 787 as well, and more will be added in the future, but still requires further testing, as we said. Now, VATSIM and IVAO isn't needed for this tool to work. The open beta version of the tool already provided information such as load sheets, takeoff and landing data, aircraft changes, NOTAMs such as the air disasters, and even things like rocket launchers and more. Version 1 adds to this facility with features such as gate assigning and things like that. It also has a user-friendly interface as well. Now, you would also get report messages regarding flights and aircrafts, such as the fuel and refuel reports, and also provisional gate assignments before arrival. And also, this is also supported with sayintentions ACARS as well. Now, if you'd like to, you could download your very own copy, which is for free from flightsim.to. Navigraph's traffic sector overlays, announced back in June at FlightSim Expo, is now available for Navigraph chart users. The feature is released in beta and will allow you to see real-time traffic and ATC coverage from VATSIM and IVAO, the two largest online traffic networks. Now, via a new panel in Navigraph's charts application, you can now show the selected traffic and or ATC coverage for your network of choice. By selecting an aircraft on the map itself can show you the details of that flight, such as the departure airport and also arrival airport, call signs, and also the aircraft route, so much more. The ATC coverage feature, on the other hand, gives you an overview of the active air traffic control stations for a given airport or region, and you can quickly see what stations are staffed at your airport of choice, such as tower, ground delivery, ATIS, and so much more. The ATC coverage detail panel can also tell you which gates are currently occupied, allowing you to select a free gate by spawning into the simulator. For more information on Navigraph's latest feature, you can read the blog post, which will be linked in the description. Now, if you'd like to get it, Navigraph charts, live traffic, and ATC sectors are available right now in the Navigraph charts application on Windows, macOS, iOS, Android, and on the browser as well. This feature is released in open beta, so bear that in mind. There may be bugs and things that need fixing. However, everything should be as per usual. If anything does happen, just report it to Navigraph and they will try and fix it. Volanta Flight Tracker by Orbx has updated to version 1.10.5. This new update includes several quality of life enhancements, features, and bug fixes. Some of the enhancements to Volanta include several aircrafts that are now shown on screen. Other updates include adding hot airports back to the map, highlighting the top 10 busiest airports on Volanta, countries, and territory updates, and a tooltip for a estimated time of arrival in local time. New aircraft filters have also been added as well, and so much more. Now you could download Volanta free of charge right now from the Volanta website, which will be linked in the description, and you could start tracking your flights today. But if you'd like to, and you'd like to have it on your phone and have even more features, go ahead in the link in the description again and get the premium subscription, which is right now available. As we get closer to the release of 2024's Microsoft Flight Simulator, more and more developers are starting to give more of their sort of compatibility wise, as we said previously. And Parallel 42 has given it their brief statement on what users to expect. Now, first off, he opened with some not great news. Unfortunately, this has not entirely went as smooth as they originally expected. With mentoring how testing has gone with their products as part of the development alpha, he continued by saying that the statement from Microsoft saying virtually all add-ons will work has not helped this sort of migration from 2020 to 2024's release as smooth as possible. Now, they did promise that this falls way short for many third-party developers, and that includes Parallel 42. Parallel 42 is not sitting on their hands, as testing of their add-ons has been ongoing from this simulator for a little while now. Now, their products would not likely work on day one, but it will start working hopefully after a few weeks of the game being out. Now, Parallel 42 has said that they are not rushing and compromising on any quality enhancements and improvements on their updates and conversion over to 2024. If you'd like to know a little bit more about what is going on with Parallel 42, head in the link in the description to read the whole entire blog post. DJ Choice on a beat. French developer FranceVFR has released a renderization of Lima Foxtrot Romeo Sierra for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is an international airport located 5 miles southwest of Nantes, France. The airport is one of the busiest in Western France, handling over 7.2 million passengers a year, and is served by many airlines such as Air France, Consort International, EasyJet, KLM, Ryanair, and so much more. FranceVFR's renderization of this features photorealistic buildings, detailed ground markings, custom animations, custom vegetation, realistic night lighting, and so much more. It technically uses the full compatibility of Microsoft Flight Simulator, also with other add-ons and more. Now, you could purchase your very own version of FranceVFR's Lima Foxtrot Romeo Sierra for Microsoft Flight Simulator from Orbx Direct for $13.42, which is in Australian dollars, which is equivalent to roughly around about £6.86, and is also equivalent to $8.80 in United States. Orbx editions of Paul Bennett's Wolf Pit Pro and its home airfield Maitland Airport receives its first set of updates, according to a post made on the Orbx Discord channel. Wolf Pit Pro was updated to version 1.0.1 with a modest fix, including fixing a throttle issue that had some misbehaviors with some of the switches and other sort of bits and bobs that wasn't working fully. Now, as for the airport, which is Yankee Mike November Delta, Orbx has made some subtle fixes, including adjusting the hangars, adding high resolution cars, removing pushback tugs, all these sort of like mini things that needed to be fixed. Additionally, they have also changed the hangar door animation to no longer be triggered by distance. Rather, they have now set it to open at 6 a.m. in the morning and close at 6 p.m. in the evening. Now, if you'd like a copy of the Wolf Pit Pro, it will be available on Orbx Marketplace for £14.27, which is roughly around about $18.43. If you would like a copy of the airport, if you don't have it or you're looking to purchase it, it'll be sold separately for £7.64, which is roughly around about $9.87. Finally, if you want to get it as a bundle, you could save up to 25%, and I'll leave them in the description. And if you're ready to update it, head over to the Orbx Central app and update it from there. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator news video. Today has been quite short, but we do have some more videos. The next video that you'll see is tomorrow's one, which is going to explain about what's going to be happening with any build products. That has probably come out on other creators' YouTube channels, but on my one, I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm trying to stagger it out because I have too much things to post already. Anyway, this has been your boy Jay, and I hope to see you in another video. And as always, happy flying.
Your choice, son of a